Good morning. This is your weather briefing for Saturday, August 10th for the Chicago Yacht Club's Verve Cup. We see on the surface weather map this morning that the front that moved through late yesterday is now located well to the southeast and really is no longer a weather issue for us. Our attention is drawn today to high pressure, which is moving southeast out of Canada. And this high will continue to move into the northern Mississippi Valley today, and then eventually southeast across southern Lake Michigan tomorrow. For today, we've got a northerly and northeasterly gradient breeze, which is flowing down the lake and has been overnight. Not a particularly strong breeze, but it's been moderate and has produced a bit of sea out there this morning, running around 2 to 3 feet. And we also see some winds that are generally from the northeast this morning around 9 to sort of 13 knots. And we may actually see that breeze pick up a little bit here in the near term. Then as the day progresses and that high gets a little bit closer, the winds will ease and also veer around more into the east. We'll take a look at the weather forecast in closer detail in a moment. On the satellite this morning, we see some cloud out to the east and southeast of Chicago. This associated with that departing cold front. Up to the, it's mainly clear over northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin right now. Up to the north, there is a patch of low cloud, which is slowly moving to the southeast. But I believe that with the sunshine of the day, we should see this area of low cloud clear up. During the day, we're likely to see some cumulus develop onshore due to thermals developing on the land as the land heats up a little bit. Over the lake, I think it'll stay clear. Out there, we'll have subsiding air, sinking air, which prevents the clouds from extending out over the lake. So cumulus indicating thermal and a draw of air from the lake onto the land this afternoon. So looking at the forecast charts, we see this early this morning, we see this sort of broad northeast and northerly flow spreading down the lake around the east and southeastern periphery of that high pressure that's moving in from Canada. Right now the wind looks like it's basically from the northeast locally, but it has a chance to back a little bit more northerly through the morning. But also I think we'll start to see the breeze ease a little bit with time. So we go into the late morning, we see 11 o'clock, we see the wind still sort of north and northeast in the area, but it has weakened a little bit. But by this time we'll start to get some heating going on the Chicago shore, and that's when we'll start to input some sort of a lake breeze component into the onshore gradient breeze, and that will start to veer the wind more to the right. So it'll trend from a northeast direction more to a northeast and east-northeast direction as the day progresses. Also this afternoon, that thermal component should start to build the breeze a little bit. So after a bit of a lull, sort of late morning through to early afternoon, we should see the breeze start to pick up again during the afternoon on that thermal component. So as I go forward in time here, 12 o'clock, you can see the breeze starting to veer to the right. Also, you can see a general increase in the wind starting to occur along the lake shore. And so northeast winds shifting gradually more east-northeast with time, and holding sort of around 10 to 12 knots perhaps in the course area. There is a chance that if the gradient is even weaker than what we expect, that the lake breeze could be a little bit stronger, and in that case we could get the wind also veering even more to the right and become more easterly with time. So generally speaking, through the afternoon we should expect the breeze to veer to the right. It'll be more of a persistent right trend in the wind direction over the course of the afternoon, and also wind speeds will generally increase. I think that the peak winds there'll be two periods of peak winds today. First, early this morning on what's left of the gradient breeze, and then again sort of mid-afternoon where the lake breeze reaches its peak strength. So should be a good day out on the water today. Good sailing, consistent sailing breeze, and also excellent weather. So enjoy your day.